first date is your ticket to, continue seeing each other. That's why some of you go on a first date and that will be the last time the person ever wants to see you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mutranya and I'm back with another video. So I think it's been long I've said this, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share with your friends, and drop your comments. Whatever you think about this video, drop your comments because it's about to be hot. So today we are going to be talking about the 5 things you shouldn't do on a first date with a guy. As a lady, you shouldn't do these things. A classy babe, a cheeky babe, a fine babe will not do all these things that I'm about to mention. But if you don't agree with it, just feel free to drop your comments. And if you think that there are more things that I should have mentioned, drop your comments as well. So yeah, let's dive into the whole thing, right? In as much as we talk about men a lot, men do this on the first date, men do that on the first date. What are you also doing on the first date that you shouldn't do? What impression are you giving? So those are the things that we're about to talk about. So the first important thing on your first date is do not be late. Don't be late. Don't give that impression of women are always late because you want to do some things on your face. You want to come off as what? I don't know. So please do not be late on your first date. It doesn't give you the right first impression. Imagine you're keeping somebody waiting for 30 minutes, 1 hour. That means you don't value their time. They most likely will have better things that they would have been doing with that time that you are wasting. So try as much as possible to not be late on your first day. We know Lagos can be crazy, traffic and everything, but if you plan yourself well, you will definitely not get there late. Even if you are late, it will not be 30 minutes late, 1 hour late. It's crazy. Why will I be waiting for you at a restaurant 30 minutes, 1 hour, and you're not there, and you're not giving me any heads up? There's nothing like I'm in traffic, there's nothing like this, there's nothing like that. It's not nice. You don't do that on your first date. Don't be late. It doesn't speak well for you. So don't be late. Time is money. Time is value. Value money. Value your time. Everything. So try as much as possible not to be late on purpose on your first date. So the second point would be, do not invite somebody else. It's your first date. You met this guy. You like him. You guys have been talking. And he eventually asks you out on a date, right? Let's go somewhere, let's have a great time, me and you, let's get to know each other, let's talk, let's take it beyond the, texting and calling. Let's see each other and try to see if there is something, right? So this person invites you, wants to meet you, wants to know you, wants to talk to you, wants to be familiar with you, and they are bringing somebody without even telling the person. That's not nice. You should not do that. A classic babe will not do that. You didn't even tell the person that, oh, I get it that you probably don't feel comfortable. So if you don't feel comfortable, you should, go on a date in an open place. I don't even know how you guys will not even go on a date in an open place. What is a date? I don't know how secluded can it be, or how secretive can it be, or how enclosed can the venue be. It's not like you're going on a first date in his house. You guys are probably going to the restaurant, a cinema. I prefer a cinema for a first date because we're seeing a movie, I'll be more relaxed. I can ask questions. If I don't get it, oh, what happened there? Oh, why are they laughing? Things like that. I just feel more comfortable if I go to the cinema for my first date, because if I go to the restaurant, I don't know if it's just me. If I go to the restaurant on the first date, I'm more careful. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I'm picky and all of that. But if it's a cinema, we can all laugh, and everybody is fine. It works for me, might not work for you. So on our second date, we can now take it to the restaurant level. I'm more comfortable already. But if it happens that first date is a restaurant, we take it like that, that's how it comes, right? So you have to find a place that you are comfortable with, an open place, of course. There are other people, it's not just the two of you. So don't just bring your friend without telling him. It comes off as you people are hungry or something like that. Like, your safety, you can tell your friend where you are going to, text your friend the address, tell your friend where you have gotten there, send a picture of the person to your friend. Like, keep your friend on check. Always tell your friend what is going on, but not you just showing up with your friend without telling the person is not aware that your friend is coming. Then you and your friend, or a better way to do it is if you tell the person might also say, oh, I have this friend, you guys can now do a double date or something. But you showing up with your friend without telling the person you're coming on a date with is somehow. You don't do that. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. Yes, you don't do that. So the next thing you shouldn't do on a date is on a first date is having sexual conversations. men can be somehow sometimes. And I want you to know that whatever you do with a guy on the first, second, third date is noticing everything, and that's how he's going to be treating you. Or that's how he's going to. That's the perception of you he's going to have in his mind. Imagine that you have somebody that is really, really, I don't know how to put it. Like it's, men always say this testing. I don't take this testing seriously, because why are you testing somebody if you claim to like that person? But let's just say it's testing. You want to know the kind of person you are on the first date, and it starts a sexual conversation, and of course it doesn't sit well with you. Don't just stay there and be laughing and be kakakaing and be like, oh no. He will ask you like, what's the nastiest thing you've ever done on a first date? Why are you asking me that? What if I've never done anything nasty? Or do you get? So do not welcome sexual conversations. When it starts it with a stern face, tell him, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable with that conversation. We can have that conversation when we are much more comfortable with each other, not now, not here, of course. And you don't have to raise your voice or shout, or say it in a very rude manner. No, you don't have to be rude. You will just let him know, shock him at that moment, let him be shocked that, oh, I'm sorry, and he will take note and he won't do it next time. Even if he wants to, like he said, it will be in a more comfortable space and a more comfortable way. I cannot just be knowing you for the first time, or meeting you, not knowing you. Of course, would have been texting and talking and all of that, but we are meeting for the first time. Regardless of whatever it is we'll be talking about over the phone or texting about, we are meeting for the first time. You shouldn't be asking me questions like that. How do you like to be bent over? Like on a first day? No. I'll tell you seriously, I'm sorry, but I don't like that conversation. I don't want to have that conversation with you right now. Let's talk about others. There are other things to talk about, ambitions, what you want to do. You just to talk about pretty much everything. Most two people now join sexual conversations in doing. But try as much as possible not to sound rude, or don't smile while you're saying, no, stop me, I don't want to have that conversation with you. You are covering off as, I don't know, but just say sternly, let him know that you're serious, and then he apologizes and you move on. That way you have shocked him. So guys, my next point is that do not split the bills. I don't know how somebody invites you out on the first date and is expecting you guys to share the bills. He wants you to split the bills. Like, how does he even sit well? Like, how does he reason it and says it out of his mouth? Like, I don't understand. You asked me to come out with you, asked me out. I could have chosen to do something else with my time, hang out with my friends, or even sleep, or even do other things. But you asked me out, and I chose to come out for you to have a great time, get to know you, spend time together, have fun. And you're there asking me to split the bills. Like, how is it even done? But one thing I would like to say is that whenever you find yourself in that kind of situation, don't have any money arguments. It comes off as embarrassing and it can be annoying. So you just pay, and you can now make the decision. Whatever it is you want to make, decision you want to make, it sits with you. But best believe, me and that person were never gonna be hanging out again, because I don't get it. I really don't get it. I feel like I found myself in this kind of situation before. I went out with this person and he bought this, and it was like, you have to buy this to complement this that we have gotten. I'm like, how is it done? But I didn't even argue any further. I just made the payment, and best believe that was the last time I had any hangout or go out conversation with this person, because I do not understand how you asked me to come outside with you and you're asking me to make payments for something that we're about to consume together. No, it doesn't work that way. That was the last time I and that person went out. It's a different thing if we're now, bros or G's or boyfriend or girlfriend or and I ask you to come out with me and I want to make payments, to do the rich girlfriend vibes and all of that. Even the rich girlfriend vibes self, the money you're spending, I know that you people are going to look for ways to collect it back from the guy. So it's just somehow now just meeting this person and he's already asking you to make payment, like he's already showing to you that this thing is transactional. I do this, you do this, I do this, you do this. At the very beginning, you're already telling me that no, that doesn't speak well. So queens, you do not split bills on the first day. That's it. That's on period. The next and the last point is, do not order too much food. Even if you can, afford to pay it, even if it's not coming off as expensive to you, you are not the one taking yourself out. You are out with somebody, and in as much as men eat more, I don't even think that a man wants to really eat that much on a date, on a first date. So don't order too much food. Don't come off as foodie or a glutton or something like that. Even if you can pay for that food, do not order for too much food. Just make it, you can eat from home now. If you know that this food that I'm going to go and eat on this day will not be okay for me, you can eat from home, or you can eat the little you can. Then when you get back home, you are going to now go and sit down and comfortably eat your food. Do you get? So don't come off as being hungry or being a foodie. I know most women like food. I love food myself. I'm such a foodie. Like when I see food, I'm happy. Like I'm jumping up. I'm like, oh my god, what is this? Let's dive in. Everybody likes food, but on your first date, you don't want to come off as that girl who, you get. So do not order too much food, even if you can afford to. It's not about making the payments, it's not about paying for it, it's about what you are portraying. It's just getting to meet you and he's already seeing some signs and he's writing it down. Best believe that's why some of you go on a first date and that will be the last time the person ever wants to see you, because you have done things that you shouldn't have done, things that you should have waited up until the fourth, fifth day before you do them. You're already doing it on the first day. Like, it doesn't speak well. If I was a guy too and I go out with a girl and she's doing some things that normally you shouldn't show to me on the first time of meeting you, you're not showing them to me, I'm also not going to want to see you some other time. So yeah guys, let's know what to do and what not to do on first date. First date is your ticket to continue seeing each other up until relationship level, or you people not seeing each other anymore. So it is that first 1 hour 30 minutes 2 hours that you're spending with that person that will determine if they want to see you again, or if they are no longer interested in wanting to meet you again. So guys, let's put these things into consideration. Don't think that because you're going on a date with this person, first date, you want to be overly comfortable and all of that. No, it doesn't really work that way. So I hope that these points you put them into consideration and you work with it and on it. And if you feel that there are some things that I should have mentioned that I didn't mention, you can drop it in the comment section. And if some things don't sit well with you as well, you can drop it in the comment section, because all of us cannot think the same way. Some people think differently, and be ready to justify whatever it is you're trying to say that is different, right? So yeah guys, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to like my video, share with your friend, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this far. See you in my next video. Bye.